in Miami right now, and we're just feeling the love. We are feeling the love in Miami. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love?
Amen, brother.
Amen to you.
I want to have sex with Joe Biden. I want to fuck Joe Biden.
Let's fuck him.
Let's go. Let's have sex with Joe Biden right now. And Trump.
Let's fuck Biden.
Do an orgy with me and Joe Biden right now.
So I'm in Miami at the courthouse that Trump's supposed to be arrested in. And I'm going to talk to some Florida MAGA. That's an actual pig's head. I thought that was like a fake. That's a real.
I'm happy right now because I haven't seen near as many rainbow flags and rubbish as we've seen last year.
They're making the kids wear these flags and these hats.
Yes.
Right? And it's like, don't make the kids wear these flags and these hats and make it their entire personality.
No.
Absolutely.
They make it their whole identity. They've got the shirts, they've got the flags, they got the hats, they got the shirts. It's like it's their whole personality. You got these people with these flags, they're waving it in our faces.
Right. I don't care if you're gay.
Like, just don't wave this flag in my face. These flags everywhere that they wave around in everyone's face. It's become their entire personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have these people with their flags and their hats that they wave around in everyone's faces, and it's become their entire personality.
I live in a place where everybody is gay. I hope you could say that.
You can't say gay, it's Florida.
Oh. No, that's only at Disney.
You should have seen how it looked, me trying to just get on a flight to get down here with a MAGA hat on. They treated me like I was Osama bin Laden.
It's become harder to be open about your identity nowadays. Right?
Yeah, people just need to speak up. They need to say what they believe. I'm a straight male as well.
You're a straight white male.
And I'm proud of that.
You should see my truck. I can't see out my back window because I got so many bumper stickers. Just on a Saturday or Sunday, I got nothing to do. I put my flags out and I ride through town to remind everybody.
I can't wear a MAGA hat in some places because, some people don't like that identity. Can you imagine like going someplace and being attacked just for your identity?
That's crazy.
I'm dealing with indoctrination with my own son.
Wow.
I had my first unsupervised visit with him. I just had my first unsupervised visit with my son. We go out.
How old is he?
So he's he's in third grade. I think he's in the third grade. I take him can we say the name of the restaurant? I took him to Hooters. I take him to Hooters, and the first thing he asks the waitress, "What are your pronouns?"
Oh no. You know what? You need to get him out of school and either get him into private school if you have the money, or teach him yourself.
They're indoctrinating the kids in school.
The first question he asks the waitress is, "What are your pronouns?" It's embarrassing. And he's in like the third grade, and I was like, "Who's teaching you this?"
Wait, your kid said that, not the waiter?
No, he asked the waitress.
No, that's even worse than I thought. I think he said the waitress asked you guys.
No, that's even worse. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where did he learn that?
I think that the military is going to step in, because I think the only way is the military.
The world's military is laughing at our military when they're trying to figure out what pronoun they're figuring out how to take us out.
When January 6th took place, but God told me to hold
You
on to
dreamt
the dream.
about January 6th.
That's right. Without the vision, the man perished. Amen. And I had that dream. My dream with Donald Trump was coming back. It was clear in the vision. I seen it in the dream.
And then you also had a dream about January 6th.
January the 6th, this was before January the 6th took place. But in my dream, Donald Trump came back clear in the vision. But I cannot let go of my dream and my hope, because it's the glory of God. And God got a plan for Donald Trump. And this too must come to pass.
Yeah, I hope God has a plan
And that's
for Donald
the
Trump.
The National Archives already knew that he had the documents. They went to his house, looked at the room and said, "This is fine. We only recommend that you add an extra lock to everything." And Trump said, "Okay." And then they added another lock.
They added another lock to the bathroom?
No, not to the bathroom. It was to the storage room where they had the documents.
They were never in the bathroom.
Dude, why would anybody keep them in a bathroom?
Explain to my audience why Trump is innocent.
Because he doesn't do anything wrong.
He declassified all of these documents.
He declassified them.
The president has the right to declassify and he did declassify on his way out.
He was the president, and when he left, he declassified everything.
Every president has a right to declassify anything they want.
Yes, he declassified them, and this is a witch hunt.
Yeah,
Another one.
And I also think that the Democrats planted these documents.
Yes.
I know that he declassified the documents, but I also think that the Democrats planted the documents.
It could be. There's rumors to that effect.
They planted the documents that he had declassified.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised.
The process.
He declassified them, and then they planted those same documents.
It's ridiculous. It's one thing after another.
Donald Trump declassified the documents, but I also think that they were planted.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would believe that.
I mean, so planting the documents, it's not far from what they do.
You wouldn't put it past them.
No, well, no. As a matter of fact, I would almost bet on it.
I don't put planting out of the way of this DOJ.
He's keeping it for himself, maybe writing a book, putting it in his library.
He's writing a book. Yes, he was writing a book.
It's part of his life.
Yeah, it's part of his life. It's part of his history.
President Trump's documents were protected by the Secret Service, which their documents, again, were not protected by the Secret Service.
You bring up a good point. Pictures of these documents, they were being protected 24/7.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and it looked like it too.
Most important message for all these woke people, liberals, whatever. Once you try to arrest your political opponent, you know that you're becoming third world country.
You have these Democrats chanting, "Lock him up." You know, you have these Democrats.
What about Hillary Clinton?
Yeah. What about
those emails?
What about her email?
I mean, let's look at the Biden crime plan. That's who should be.
What about Clinton? What about 33,000 emails that were bleached off her server? What about all the criminal?
What about her emails?
What about her emails? Lock her up.
Alvin Bragg, who's a nutcase. Jack Smith is totally corrupt. I think they should both be in jail.
This is called punishment by process.
Look at the picture. The bathroom is spotless. Dude, why would anybody keep them in a bathroom?
Look at the picture. The bathroom is spotless. Why would anybody keep them in a bathroom?
Somebody that has the money, that is a very clean person.
Someone was cleaning the bathroom every week.
Yeah, with the money he has, he's probably paying someone to do it, of course. It's a resort.
Why would anybody keep them in a bathroom?
So you're saying, so the Democrats planted those documents?
No, they moved them probably to the location for the picture. It's just a picture. It's just where they are at the moment. It's a resort. You know, that's like if you were to take the boxes and put them on the front of the house and take a picture. It doesn't mean that's where he kept them. That's just where they happened to take the picture after they took them.
You know who doesn't have that right is Joe Biden, is Mike Pence.
Just to be clear, so Trump is the president.
Yeah.
So he has the right as acting president to declassify the documents. Joe Biden doesn't have the right to declassify documents. Doesn't matter if you're, vice president, it doesn't matter. So Trump's the president. He can declassify whatever he wants. Joe Biden, he can't declassify.
Not only that, but President Trump's documents were protected by the Secret Service, which their documents, again, were not protected by the Secret Service. So it's a big witch hunt.
DeSantis, is he a patriot or deep state?
He's a good actor. Very good actor.
I'm a Florida boy. Where is Governor DeSantis?
Do you support DeSantis?
Where? No. Ever since we put you as governor again, you're doing book tours. You're in California. You're in Chicago. You're not even here. We don't even see you here.
No, I will not vote for him. Ever. We have our problems here. We got insurance. We have a housing crisis. We still have to rebuild Southwest.
And where is he? He's like doing his book tour in Japan.
He's everywhere. Idaho, New Hampshire. But the thing is, he's failing. He doesn't.
He's not even here to govern.
That's right. And he doesn't connect to the people. So there's no way he's going to gain support. He'll be lucky to get reelected next time around.
I mean, it was only a year and a half ago he took over the governorship again, and now he's running for president. So you're gonna lose him as he's running. He's gonna be distracted from being governor and to run for president. That shouldn't happen.
Finish the second term, yeah.
He knew he was going to run for president before 2022.
That's a good point.
His support comes primarily from bankers, billionaires, a wealthy class,
I think DeSantis should have waited his turn for 2028, and I think he's not making a very good political decision right now. He keeps going down in the polls.
What do we think of DeSantis?
He's a great governor, but he's not ready for prime time.
You changed the election so you could run, but you didn't give us hand-counted paper ballots. You reserved the right to hand our health care over to the WHO. I don't understand that one either. There's a lot of bad bills coming out of Tallahassee. This is not a free state, and as soon as they lock everything up, everybody will find out the truth.
MAGA's not going to forget.
MAGA does not forget.
It was a betrayal. He betrayed the MAGA movement.
Betrayed Florida.
He did.
These billion-dollar corporations are just spreading socialism throughout our country. What billion-dollar corporations do you think we should get rid of in order to stop socialism?
Wow, where do you start? I mean, how about ABC, CBS, and NBC? The media needs to be stripped of its power. So we could start by owning them.
What are some billionaire corporations we need to get rid of to stop the socialist agenda?
Well, I tell you, I would challenge everybody to buy local. Buy local, stay local. Find your local producers. Find your local little store. Go to your local hardware. Support your local community and the local mom and pop shops. Get off of Amazon. Yeah, it might not be shipped to your house tomorrow. You might have to get your ass off the couch and go pick it up. But that's what freedom's all about.
And that'll stop the socialists from taking over.
Yep. I mean, look what happened with Bud Light. They went all in. They're not even an American company anymore. Levi's is not an American company anymore. These companies have been bought by overseas, and they're pushing their woke agenda.
So we need to strengthen American manufacturing and local communities, local businesses in order to stop socialism.
Yes. Yes, we do.
In order to stop the socialist agenda, we need to get rid of Amazon, Target, Big Pharma. What are some others?
Kohl's went woke.
Kohl's.
NBA, forget about it. Dodgers went woke.
These law enforcement agencies are corrupt. It's not just a few bad apples.
Oh, I know.
It's not just a few bad apples.
That's correct.
They say there's just a few bad apples, but I don't think that's true.
I think
the system itself is corrupt.
I think the system is absolutely corrupt.
A lot of people say, oh, I think it's just a few bad apples. I think it's the system of law enforcement itself.
It is.
It's not just a bad apples thing. The entire system and institution itself should just be abolished.
I couldn't agree more. I think that the FBI is totally corrupt. It's been corrupt since its founding under J. Edgar Hoover. It's got to be totally defunded, probably abolished. Same with the DOJ as well.
They have what? Qualified immunity. They have qualified immunity.
Yep.
Imagine law enforcement just coming to your house in the middle of the night with a no-knock warrant, and they can just come in, do whatever they want. And you know who investigates them if they do something wrong? They investigate themselves.
That's exactly right.
These law enforcement agencies, when they do something wrong, they investigate themselves.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, and don't forget, it's a uniparty.
When they do something wrong, they investigate themselves.
Yeah, I know. And a lot of people have caught on to that. The very big sentiment a few years ago was big back the blue. Everybody here was very pro-cop. It was kind of like a naivety thing. And now most of us have caught on that it's just pension paycheck, dude. The cops will do whatever it takes.
I think you need to take care of the social needs of the community and let cops solve violent crime.
Yeah.
Not to be a total liberal, but it's like the social workers deal with the social needs of the community, the housing needs of the community. Doctors, the nurses deal with the medical needs of the community. Stop criminalizing poverty. You know, the cops, let them deal with violent crime. Sure. They say defund the police. I think we should audit the police. See what,
Yeah, and it's funny how everybody's scared of an audit. That is like the biggest word that anybody
audit your local government. Where's that tax money going? Audit the police.
Yeah, to anybody, any authority, government authority.
The cops work for the state.
Right, and also the
They
Capitol
don't work
cops,
for the people. They work for the state.
And the same with the Capitol
That's why
cops.
you
They
need
work
community
for the-
policing.
Yeah, like the sheriff. The sheriff is one of the few only roles that should theoretically be uncorrupted.
That person's elected by the people.
Yes, and serves the people. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm kind of on some defund the FBI thing, right? Defund, abolish.
Yeah, get rid of it.
I hate to use woke language, but
And they're getting ready to build a building for the FBI that's twice as large as the Pentagon. It needs to not happen.
Oh, you mean Cop City?
I don't know.
Atlanta, yeah. Can you explain why you think Trump is guilty?
I read the indictment, but he's been guilty of many crimes that he's gotten away with.
But he declassified these documents.
Is that what you think?
I think he declassified them, and the Democrats planted them.
So you're not a journalist, are you?
Well, yeah, I'm a journalist.
But he's not on the fake news?
Yeah, no, I don't believe in journalism. Reality has a liberal bias.
It's really sad because all the black men and the white men and men of other colors also died for this country. We have 1 day for Memorial Day and 1 month
That's
for LGBT.
right. They should have a month for veterans.
Yeah.
There should be a month for veterans, right?
Why not?
Yeah, there should maybe like 2 months.
Why not?
Yeah.
Where are we going to find that kind of bravery, okay?
So there should be a month for veterans, right?
1,000%. There should be everything, you know what I'm saying? There should be a white American history.
Why
month.
isn't there a month for veterans?
Because it doesn't go with what they're trying to push.
You're a veteran. I think veterans should get a
Have
month.
a month. I believe that too.
Yeah. You said like 2 months.
Yeah.
I think there should be a month for veterans, right?
Yes, absolutely. We should have more than 1 month for veterans.
Maybe like 2 months.
Yeah,
Or
or
like
like the
3.
whole year, like Trump is saying.
What do you think about Pride Month?
I don't know. I mean, if there's going to be a Pride Month, there should be a month for everything, right?
There should be a month for veterans.
Everything. Veterans, straight people, white people, black people, Asian people,
You know,
gay
it's like,
people,
yeah,
everything.
They have a whole month for LGBTQ, but they don't have a month for veterans.
Yeah, they don't have a month for veterans.
What do you think about Pride Month?
You know, I'm proud to be an American, and I'm a straight male as well. That's my Pride Month.
We have a whole month for Pride, but we don't have a month for veterans.
Well, the president should take care of that. You hear that, Joe?
Do you hear that, Sleepy Joe? There should be a month for veterans. There should actually be 2 months, maybe 3. You're right. I mean,
They did a lot for this country.
what'd you do for May?
For MAGA,
May. What'd you do for the month of May?
didn't do anything. It's normal for me.
I know. It's a normal month.
Yeah.
Right.
Send my kids to school.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, there should be a month for veterans. What'd you do for May?
For May,
Yeah.
oh, it was my mom's birthday in May.
Oh,
so.
cool. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Veterans deserve a month. Maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Biden crime family. That's who should be here today. Did you know that Biden and his son? Hunter Biden and the president.
They think we're stupid.
Yeah.
Super stupid. We are dumb.
Yeah, they think we're so dumb.
And it's not stupid anymore. It's dumb.
They think we're so stupid and that we can't see what's happening right in front of our face.
Ever. I think this is one of the worst days in history since maybe Lincoln being assassinated in Kennedy.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because they're sending, they want to. It's a death sentence, basically.
They just keep going after this guy and after this guy, and I can't wait to vote for him. I vote for him in the Republican primary, and I vote for him for president.
Viva Trump! We support the cops. Cops' lives matter.
And this is a way to manipulate the voting process.
Donald Trump is a businessman. Donald Trump has to work hard for the money he has. Okay? And he knows the meaning of having to make money.
Democrats, they think we're so stupid and we can't see what's going on right in front of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so obvious.
Trump has a nuclear football because you cannot turn the nuclear power over when you're in an insurrection.
He still has the briefcase?
He does.
Wow. Okay. Tell me everything.
Space Force has got it all. And you know what? The scum keeps rising to the top.
Wait,
like
tell
the
me about
Sanders-
Space Force. What's Space Force?
Space Force. Don't you remember Trump created the
Yeah, he created Space Force.
So Space Force has nothing to do with space. Space is intelligence. This is intelligence. And that they have recorded it all. Space Force has got it all.
What do they have?
They got the riots from Black Lives Matter, they got Antifa, they got J6, they got it all.
From space?
Yeah, well it's it's technology, basically.
It's technology.
They also got the rods of God too. You know what that is?
What are the rods of God?
Think about it, rods of God. It's something that comes directly from space, and it pinpoints your target. He lost. He let him steal the election because they tried to steal it during Hillary, right? And the military stepped in, right? And that's why they didn't steal it because we don't elect people anymore. They're selected, and that's been happening for God knows how long.
Yeah, they're like selected by like the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and who would put? No, they're selected by the globalists who put all the money behind them, and they put all the fake votes and whatever they do to turn an election.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a 16-year plan between Obama and Hillary. Trump's not doing it alone. He's got Xi of China helping him, Mo of India, Putin.
So Xi Jinping is the only person in the Chinese Communist Party that's not a communist, and he's fighting against the Chinese Communist Party.
He's fighting the CCP.
And he's the head of the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah, it's a CCP, just like we're fighting the deep state.
Serbians for Trump.
Serbians for
Serbians,
Trump.
I'm for Serbia.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to support Clintons. They bombed us in 1999 for their own agendas. NATO bombed us in
They
1999.
did it to get rid of
Slobodan Milosevic, yeah.
Slobodan Milosevic, of all people. So you don't think Ukraine should be an independent country?
Let me tell you something. Whoever knows the history, all right? You know who created Ukraine? Lenin in early 1900s, right? And you know,
so it should be a communist country?
No, Ukraine is not communist country.
But Lenin
was, but he created Ukraine.
Okay.
You know where the original Russia was formed?
Where?
In Kiev. Nowadays Kiev. Original name of Russia was Kiev, Russia. We all know that Ukraine is the most corrupted country. Period. You know.
It's just too corrupt.
It's way too corrupted. Way too corrupt.
Shouldn't be independent.
Well, it's independent. Ukraine is already an independent country.
But it shouldn't stay independent.
I guarantee you one thing: if the Trump was the president, the war will never happen. Will never happen.
Yeah, because Trump would just let Putin,
He wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let him.
Wait, so Trump would go to war with him?
No, he wouldn't.
But he would let him.
My granddaughter can't enjoy a rainbow that God gave us. God gave us that rainbow. And my granddaughter can't enjoy that rainbow, and she loves it. Why? Because they've distorted it. They've made it something that rainbow was never about. That rainbow was about a promise from God, not to tear apart what God's done, because that's what's happening.
We've got the shirt that says Taking Back the Rainbow because it was God's promise to the world was to never flood it again, not to be distorted like this. Just like for Trump, our prayer for him is for the Lord to lead him and give him discernment in leading our country. Because Jesus is the answer, and he's used Trump as his vessel because he's willing, honest, and putting his best foot forward.
Honest opinion, I come here to make jokes, I come here to make comedy. My honest opinion is that there's a lot of overlap. Not in the middle. Not in the middle.
No, but similar ideas.
No.
Right?
It's not in the middle.
Okay.
The middle. You have rhinos and dinos.
No, nothing happens, right?
I think there's a lot of overlap on the far left.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Workers collectivizing and demanding fair wages from a big corporation. You want big corporations running this show? You want them destroying communities and destroying local businesses?
I mean, like that's a whole other topic. Honestly, I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. But like, one thing is abundantly clear, and we're living like a soft repeat of the Gilded Age, where the corporations do have a lot of control in it. Like, look at Disney, dude. Disney is squealing the minute that it's like, oh, guys, look, we had these 70-year-old papers about how you literally own your own government in Florida.
Yes, but I want people to hate Disney for the right reasons.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think grooming
I want them to hate the World Economic
Forum.
I want you to hate the World Economic Forum for the right reasons, not because
not has to do with race or who they're
Jewish
it's about
conspiracy,
their agenda, bro. It's about what they're doing. I don't care. I don't know. People always start with the whole Jew thing or whatever, bro. I don't care about that. I was literally hanging out here with a black guy earlier just for hours, bro. It doesn't. Nobody cares about that. And it's obvious. Even with COVID, it was a huge push to get a big dominant grasp on the world.
I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I believe in you have billionaires doing stuff in the open.
Well, but that's kind of partly what I'm saying. Like the whole lockdown thing, they told everybody you have to stay home, you have to do this, you can't go anywhere, and all the billionaires would go out and have parties.
Okay, yes, the billionaires would go out and have parties, and the billionaires consolidated their wealth.
Oh, of course, they knocked out every small business owner and mom and pop in the country.
Why are conservatives sucking Elon Musk's dick?
Well, because they're not. No, and it's the same thing.
He's the richest man in the world.
It's the same thing. They don't
He's
like.
the richest man in the world.
I know, but they don't like Elon. We make fun of him too. I'm not sure what the word for is right now, but he wants to incorporate like robotics with people, and that's like a whole other scary
Neuralink.
path.
It's called
Neuralink. That's a whole other
It's a chip that goes in your brain.
Right, I know what it is.
And they can't put it in your brain because the brain goes against it. So now they've figured out, well, we could put it in your ventricle in your heart.
I know what it is, but he wants to pioneer that. And that's so untested that he's not perfect, bro. We roast him. He literally just announced that the lady that's going to run Twitter is the...
Yeah, he brought in the CEO, and she's very
and she's a WEF person. So it's like, he's contradicting things that he said he wants to do and this and that. And he's not cleaning the slate the way that he should. So that's why people they mock him, but he does promote for free speech than anybody else online.
Do you support? So do you think there's too much money in politics? Should we get rid of Citizens United?
Like again, that's like a whole other topic. Like I don't want to go into, but definitely there's a lot of money involved in politics, and it's much more than just Citizens United. Like a lot of it's investing and stuff. They get the ups, they get the tips on who to invest in and what because of all this
you
conglomerate.
should ban this. They shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, like they shouldn't be able to invest in stocks. Yes. Definitely.
Okay, great.
And also term limits.
Term limits.
They should not be 90 years old. Politician people running in there that have been there for 50 years.
Great. Let me see.
And a lot of us agree with that also.
What?
Oh yeah,
Soros' son in the White House.
That's a newer development. I mean, it's only about a day or two, so I haven't heard it all yet, but I did hear. Yeah. Yeah, that's
been to the White House.
Soros gave the reins to his son finally, and yeah, he's been taking over.
I think, you know what? I think this whole like globalist stuff is giving cover to the billionaire class. Whenever you talk about Soros, you're giving cover to the billionaire class. You're letting but you're letting everyone know. You're saying, oh, it's fine. He's just one of the bad billionaires. No, all these billionaires suck.
I never said that. All of them are not bad. It's just
all of them.
He's the topic though. Like I'm trying to stay on topic. He mentioned Soros, so that's what we're talking about. I'm not talking about all billionaires.
Yeah.
We're
so
talking about him.
Billionaires should not be able to influence politics.